Okay, good day, everyone. You are welcome to today's episode. Today, we are going to be looking at the 5 players that could join Chelsea in the January transfer window. January transfer window is actually fast approaching, and a lot of clubs are trying to fill in the gaps that they observed we are not filled in the first half of the season. And in the January transfer window, a lot of clubs are in the market. Manchester United is in the market. Tottenham is in the market. A lot of clubs are in the market. They want to make sure that the second half will come to them as prepared, despite the fact that Chelsea made about 9 signings in the last transfer window. Chelsea is understandably in the market, especially for defense, because injury may come at any time, and nobody's praying for it, but nobody's also guaranteed that injury will not come. So Chelsea is in the market for some of the players that they think they should buy to fill up the gaps that they observed. Chelsea is in the market for a new attacking midfielder. Of course, in the summer, they tried to sign Fermin Lopez, Morgan Rogers, and Xavi Simon. Of course, we all knew that Xavi Simon actually was transferred to Tottenham Hotspur, and was able to come to Chelsea again. And though Xavi has been performing below par, but then Chelsea is in the market for a new attacking midfielder, and they are in the market for Kenan Yildiz. If they are able to get Kenan from Juventus this year, this general transfer window, that would be a good sign for Chelsea. Second player that Chelsea are interested in is Adam Watson from Crystal Palace. Everyone is trailing Adam Watson, like very good player, very good player in midfield. I understand that Manchester United is also interested in him. Like a lot of players, a lot of clubs are interested in Adam Watson, obviously for all that he has been doing in Manchester United, for what he has been doing in Crystal Palace. Someone that that will dominate your midfield and make some of the passes, split passes, good passes. Defensive wise, he's good. Attacking wise, he's good. So Adam Watson is one of the players that Chelsea is looking at if they can employ him in that midfield, which of course they needed a lot of players in the midfield, because I think today's games are played in the midfield. Every manager is looking how to beef up the midfield, and Adam Watson is someone that Chelsea sees as a perfect person for that midfield. Even in the January transfer window, we know that some of our midfielders are injury prone. Lavia is injury prone. He has been off and on in the midfield. Enzo is always playing. He has not been resting. Caicedo is also the same thing. So we cannot continue to overuse these players. They needed some rest, but then that is not coming for now. So Chelsea is trying to sign someone in the January transfer window, actually, so that they will have a lot of people in that midfield. Number 3 player that Chelsea is looking at to sign is AC Milan's Mike Maignan. Mike Maignan is a keeper for the AC Milan, and Chelsea tried wait for him in the summer, but it did not work out. That was when Sanchez was in the trying period for Sanchez. That was the trying period for Sanchez, but then it didn't work out. Maignan did not work out in the summer, but Chelsea are still interested in him. They might sign him if he actually can deputize or be the second keeper for Sanchez. But then I don't think Maignan, personally, I don't think we should be going for Maignan now. I did not see how he's better than Sanchez. Personally, that's my own personal opinion. I don't see how he's better than Sanchez. Chelsea would have gone for Donnarumma in that summer, but then things happened and we were unable to get him. Now he is Manchester City. But going for Maignan is a waste of money. Sanchez can cover. We should go and look for a young person that is very good. Instead of going for someone like Maignan, we should go for a younger person, someone in the build of Manchester United's keeper. From that age, we can actually get someone that is very good, but a younger person. That's what that's my own suggestion. But going for Maignan, personally, I think it does not make any sense. Sanchez can actually do better than Maignan in some cases, and it does not make any sense having this kind of trouble for yourself. Let's go for someone that is younger, but then have capacity to stand on its own. The fourth player that Chelsea is also interested in, and they have made their interest known, is Murillo. Murillo is a Nottingham Forest player. Murillo has been touted as a possible centre-back signing for Chelsea towards 2025, and a recent report have speculated that a move could be pursued next year amid the eye-catching form at Nottingham Forest. So Murillo has been in former of his life in Nottingham Forest, he has been a centre back of repute. And for instance, Chelsea needed a centre back. Chalobah is doing well. Fofana is doing well, but these guys, they have their wrong path. Chalobah, for instance, is not as intelligent as he should be in the centre back. Fofana is very intelligent, but then he is injury prone, so we may lose Fofana at any point in time. And Tosin is nowhere to be found. Tosin is not supposed to be in Chelsea. Talking about Codewell is also injured, so they need a centre back. Number one, to fortify their defense. Number two, to make sure that they have a lot of players that will come in. Eventually, there is an injury. So, and Murillo is, I think Murillo actually can actually do that for Chelsea, for us in the Chelsea defense. So if we're able to get him, that would be a good one. I don't think Maguire will also come to Stamford Bridge. I think the interest in Maguire has calmed down, has gone down. Let's see what happened in the next summer. But I think the interest in him has gone down. I don't know whether Chelsea will be able to go for him again. But then Murillo for now, though the Nottingham Forest may be demanding in excess of 80 million euro, but then if Chelsea is able to get him, that would be a good one for us there. Felipe Moraes is a young star, about 17 years. He played in under 17, and his capacity, his ability has been known. Fabrizio Romano also confirmed that Chelsea is among some of the clubs in the world that are interested in Moraes, and Chelsea if Chelsea is able to get him, though he will not be an immediate player because he's still 17. So by next year, he will be 18. By next year, August, he will be 18. And Chelsea is believing that when he's 18, he'll be able to play for Chelsea. So Chelsea has interest in some of the youngest people, in some of the young players, best young players in the world. And their interest in Moraes is something that we know that will happen because I think Estival is giving Chelsea a vibe that they actually liked. That's going for younger ones is also good for them. They will have to groom them and turn them to what they actually wanted them to be. So these are the 5 players that can be confirmed that Chelsea are interested in, and they may sign in the January transfer window. I know Chelsea will not be able to sign a lot of players because they signed a lot in the summer. So we'll be waiting for next summer to see some of the players, bigger players that will come to Chelsea. But then, before then, have a good day.